There are different kind of genres in movies, right? For example, how CID Musa is a full-on comedy entertainer. Similarly, there are crime comedies, there are action thrillers, right? Lately, I have come to realize that our directors are kind of taking an interest in this one particular category. The genre of the movie could be understood with its setting, plot, characters, and the overall story. Now, once we understand the constraints of the genre, we can actually reshape them in delightful ways. So, why does this matter? And most importantly, why am I talking about this? Welcome to today's episode where I explore the concept of genre sliding in Malayalam movies, which we explore using the movies Rorschach and Jaya 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 Jaya. So, genre sliding is when a movie starts with a particular genre and then deftly transitions into an entirely new or maybe an adjacent genre. Now, without giving spoilers, I think it is safe to say that the Rorschach started out as a moody, enigmatic psychological thriller, and later, during its halftime, it embraces the supernatural element and does not let it go. Similarly, in the case of Jaya Jaya Jaya, which was packaged as a domestic drama similar to The Great Indian Kitchen, but towards the end, it takes an entirely different direction, entirely new direction. Got the pun? So, what exactly is a genre slider and how do filmmakers actually benefit by executing it? So, first, it is important to not confuse genre sliders with another important phenomenon from Malayalam movies back in the 90s. So, movies back in the 90s, had a particular structure where the first half was like burst out comedy moments, and towards the second half, it flipped into a tearjerker. While this technique can be used and abused equally, it requires a whole different scriptwriting style than genre sliders. So, like in the case of Rorschach and Jaya 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 Hey, it is important to lay the foundation right from the beginning in a way that the script and the style matches with the tone of the film. Now, the filmmaker should craft this genre slider in such a way that it is both earned and enjoyable. Now, they can do this by using specific dialogue, adding specific subplots, using the sound designs to create the effects, cinematography, editing, and so much more. In Rorschach, one of the main characters says how soul does not rest even after death. Now, this concept is given enough time to be explored to change from something that a person believes to something that becomes so valid to the internal universe of the movie. To a lesser extent, even Jaya 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 He slides the genre by stressing on how anyone can learn anything on YouTube, by also showing how the lead character, Darshana's character, is dreading her husband's physical abuse and is contemplating ways to escape it. No matter how subtle, elaborate the clues for the genre slider is available in the first half of the movie, there's a joyous part about genre sliders. It is the slide itself. It is one of those few moments from the pivotal scene where the filmmakers make the transition. It is so risky and so exciting. Imagine how those people who bought tickets for Rorschach and Jaya 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 Hey weren't expecting this sudden change. Some theatre goers wanted a film that was a straightforward thriller or a domestic drama that was rooted in reality. Instead, they got a film whose tone and style changed entirely towards the end. Now, genre sliding is interesting for one more reason. The filmmakers aren't really sure if this transition will confuse people, will they buy it, or will it annoy them. Now, that's why every element in the movie is recruited to sell the slide. Now, Mammootty commits to seeing the ghost. Basil Joseph commits to being the bewildered, beaten up husband. The camera, the soundtrack, the set direction, everything needs to commit to the slide. So, why take this risk? Why give audience something that they never asked for? Because the reward is just as high. If the slide works, the audience are surprised, delighted with what unfolds on the screen. Here's to hoping that more Malayalam movies embrace the concept of genre sliding and most importantly, pull it off well. So, thank you for watching, and this is me, Anjali, signing off. See you in the next episode.